Hello, everybody. Welcome along to round 38 in the EFL Championship. Starting off with our traditional Friday night watch along. It is Wrexham versus Swansea. A nice Welsh derby for you to start the weekend. Plenty happening in the Championship this weekend. Plenty obviously has happened this past week. It's been a three-game week. This is the end of it. We go one more time, then international break, then it's Easter, and we are so close to the final day, the finish line. Everything is creeping up, and I guess the narrative on this one, with that being said, Wrexham very much in the playoff race. They are in sixth as things stand, but they did go under in midweek to Hull. Swansea are in very nice form. They've been very good at home, and they picked up a nice away win at Pompey in midweek. They're actually on for a 9-point week, along with Coventry, Millwall, Swansea obviously, Norwich can do it, Charlton can do it, and Oxford can do it. So plenty to play for, and plenty of potential 9-point weeks up for grabs here. Let me just round out that comment. I suppose if we get another few wins from Swansea, maybe they can get close. They're 5 points off it now, but the games are running out and they have played one game more than looking directly above them: Watford, Southampton and Wrexham. Let's go straight in with a like spike here. Do hit the thumbs up wherever you are watching this. We're trying the TikTok feed down there today. If you see me looking down there, I might actually be able to reach the block button a little bit quicker than I was able to up there, with TikTok being what it is. We're up there on Twitter and on Facebook and on YouTube. You have got 11 seconds. Hit the thumbs up wherever you're watching. Whatever looks like that, get involved. Hit it right now. You've got 11 seconds. This is a like spike. Thank you so much for your wonderful support. We have 21 likes already. We normally try and get to 50 before we kick off. So hopefully we'll have a few more land. It's gone up to 24 just as I speak. Thank you so much for the support as ever. Normal please here, as in please without the E on the end. Can you please like, comment, subscribe? That's the best way to help out the show. That won't cost you anything. If you do want to donate, you can. I did just try and press the YouTube Super Chat gold button, and it is broken. And I tried it on my iPad and on my phone as well. So there is no Super Chat target per se tonight. No confetti's going to go off. But let's have an informal target of 5 Super Chats as we normally do for a watch along. I think YouTube's a bit all over the place. It still says this stream is upcoming, despite the fact it is literally live. And there are plenty of you watching it. Should we say some hellos in the comments? Let's have a look on YouTube here. Who are we saying hello to? Left-handed Tom, James, welcome. Ben, welcome. Kelly. Oh, I'm up against Ryan and Rob tonight. Well, love you, Ryan. Love you, Rob. I was here first, and I'll bet I'll be here longer as well. But yeah, each to their own. If you want to watch Ryan and Rob, then carry on. I'd stay over here, to be honest. But what are you going to do? Jeff, welcome. London Lion, welcome. Planet Bull, welcome. Dylan, Steve, Liam, Steve. That's Kieran on Facebook and Joseph on Facebook. Dave, I'll give you an update from Bloom Towers in a bit. Have I said hello to everybody there? Steve in Georgia, all boxed up. Welcome. There you go. Radaby Leeds, £5 on the super chat. Thank you. Randomly found your Parallel Universe song on YouTube the other day. Oh, a different lifetime that. Thank you very much, Radaby Leeds. You can see me being a musician back in the day on... I'm going to be being a musician tomorrow in the West Midlands, in West Brom country as well. We've got another super chat as well. Ben, you absolute bloody legend. Thank you. Rather Ben than Ryan and Rob. Mate, there's plenty of ways Ryan and Rob might gazump me, but hopefully championship viewing, maybe not. Let's say some highs on TikTok as well. Sean, welcome. Desperately wants Swansea to win. What do I think of the Leif Davis ban, Jazza? Yeah, that's the latest in some, fun decisions Ipswich have had to put up with. He's going to be out for 3 games now. Welcome, Chris, down there as well. Righty-hoey, shall we... Let me just bung through the fixtures really, really quickly. Obviously, tonight is Wrexham versus Swansea. Earlies tomorrow is Coventry-Southampton, Middlesbrough, Bristol City. So we do get the top 2 going in the earlies tomorrow. Oxford versus Charlton is huge down the bottom. Birmingham City versus Sheffield United in the 3 p.m s. Leicester QPR, it's Millwall Blackburn, Norwich versus Preston, Sheffield Wednesday Ipswich, Stoke Watford, and West Brom Hull. And then on Monday night we will be here for another watch along. That will be Pompey versus Derby. We're doing on Monday night, aren't we? Right. Shall we do some team news? Let's say a huge thank you. What does FTM mean? Do I want to know, Cara? Thank you very, very much. Another super chat there. We've got 3. 2 more. And I'll close the door on super chats. Right. Let's do team lineups. Let me know, as usual, who you're looking forward to seeing playing, who your potential match winners are. I've just found out what FTM means. Thank you for that, Cara. That obviously Cara's views, not mine or those of the channel, in that kind of respect as it pertains to Newcastle United. Right. Hello, Ben. How officially the start of the weekend? Yeah, good. And this is Pat Sharp used to say that on Funhouse when I was a kid. For those people as old as me, your weekend starts here, and maybe it starts with the EFL Championship Friday night game for me and you lot. Wayne, come over from TikTok. Welcome to you, Wayne. We are pleased to have you. God, how much camera time are Prutz and Rob and Ryan going to get over there tonight? My God. Right. Wrexham lining up. Arthur Okonkwo in goal. Back 3 is Cleworth, Hyam and Doyle. Thomason and Kabore are the wing backs. O'Brien, Rathbone and Viner in central midfield. There's a few missing there. Matty James has got a long-term injury. Dobson suspended. He was doing TV with Michelle earlier. Who else is that? Did I say Sheaf as well? A few missing from central midfield. Smith and Broadhead up top together. Let's look at the bench for Wrexham, which goes Ward, Scar, Brunt, Rodriguez, Windass, Barnett, Longman, Cadamarteri and Davis. Keylor, Dunn, Kelly, you absolute angel. Of course I'm not choosing Rob and Ryan over you. That kind of hurt my feelings. I mean, as I say, there are many ways they do gazump me. They are very, very beautiful men, aren't they? Very talented Hollywood actors, but I would like to take them both on blindfolded with one hand behind my back in a championship nerd off. I will win. This is for the Let's Fix Ben's Car Fund. Don't talk to me about that, Kelly. My God. Phoned the local main dealership today. They said, yeah, we can get your car in with the diagnostics guys. April the 24th, if you'd like to book it. And I'm like, Yeah, my engine is making a noise that is not going to last until April the 24th. But thank you very much. Thank you, Kelly, for the wonderful super chat. We got four for 5 now. Evening on the TikTok, who we saying hello to down there? Elliot, Graham as well. Give them something to put on their documentary, right? Yeah. Swans in goal, Lawrence Vigoro. Very familiar to Joby McAnuff, who's on comms, working with him at Orient. Josh Key is back now at right back for Swans. That frees up Ethan Galbraith into central midfield, doesn't it? Timon down the left-hand side. Burgess, has he still played every minute? Unbelievable scenes. And Cabango. Central midfield, Stamanik, Franco and Galbraith, who we already mentioned. Nunes and Ronald wide. Vipotnik, the main man. Is he still top scorer in the Championship? Or has Hadji Wright caught him up? I think he's still top scorer. Vipotnik, isn't he? Bench, Swans, Fisher, Samuel Smith, Ward, Fulton, Walter, Cullen, Yalkue, Vidal and Ji Sung Yom. Let me know who your match winners are, who you're looking forward to seeing play. Let's say a big thank you. All boxed up. Big up, Ben. Thank you so much. That is Super Chat number 5. We are there. You can stop Super Chatting now. No more Super Chats. You're too kind, all of you lot. Thank you so much. Liam, informal target met. You're too kind, Liam. Shefki, Kooky, Derby tomorrow. Easy for me to say. What a player he was, Shefki, hey? Although, how he didn't injure himself doing that ridiculous celebration, I will never know. Thank you very much. We do not need any more Super Chats. You lot are too kind. What we do need is your predictions. Hold fire 1 second. Let me just have a little look over here on the community tab on the Benjamin Bloom football channel. If you click on post, you should see a poll, and it says how many people voted. 1,400. That's excellent. 17% said draw. 24% said Swansea win. 59% say Wrexham will win this game. What do you say? Get your predictions down there in the comments. Just give me your score lines. You don't have to be clever. No, wrong way round. Let me start that again. You don't have to be funny. You don't have to be clever. Just write down the score and we'll read them together. Get your predictions in right now. I want to read as many as I can. Get them in on TikTok as well. You've got 24 seconds. Go! They're literally gone picture in picture with Rob and Ryan for the entire 5 minutes before the game. Right, let's read out as many of your predictions as we can. Where do I start? Let's start here. Jason, 3-1 Wrexham. Kieran, 2-0 Wrexham. What else we got here? Alistair, 2-1 Wrexham. 2-1 Swans. Tom, 3-1 nil F in nil. I'm going to hammer through these guys because we have kicked off. Apologies if your name doesn't get read out. I'm putting all your predictions on the screen one by one. There's some, Jaden down there on TikTok. I'm trying to read out. There's no way they're doing picture in picture all night, are they? Come on. It's a great story, Ryan and Rob, but put the blooming match full screen for God's sakes. Dear oh me. Is there any way I can click the red button and have a different view of this? Is anyone else getting the same view as me? Maybe they'll cut the feed. Although here comes Swansea early in the game. Shot driven in. They got a nice looking overload there. There was a match selection button, wasn't there? I wonder if I press red, I can get off this view. Or do I need to change channel? Sorry, guys. Love you, Ryan and Rob. Great story, but I'm not having that picture in picture all night. Yeah, sorry, we're going over to main event. There we go. Curmudgeonly old me. Bye-bye, Ryan and Rob. We want it full screen. Right, and I haven't put the clock up either. Sorry, it was a chance early, that one. I didn't actually see the turnover. I was too busy trying to get me a shot in full picture there. Oh, they're in behind. Again, Swansea started like an absolute house on fire there. Ronaldo running in behind, couldn't quite get on the end of it. The breakaway had Franco going into the right-hand corner of the box. And Wrexham do push up to halfway with the centre-backs, don't they? And Swans have just gone over the top of the press twice already for a couple of openings. Righty-hoey, sorry. The time is not 0:00. It's 1:50. Would be 2 minutes by the time I catch up with it. Sorry. Right, we're going to hit go, and all is going to be right with the world. Right, there we go. We got Ryan and Rob off the screen. We got the clock sorted out. I think we're good to go. Actually get settled into this game, and I've probably done Swansea dirty there in the first 2 minutes because they've started really well, haven't they? Keep comments coming in. We don't need any super chats. You've already been too kind, you lot. Knocked out of play. It's going to be a Swans throw-in, and I'm going to risk carbonated drinks during a watch-along. Others are available. Burgess knocks that home to Lawrence Vigouroux. 0-0. Swansea could already be in front. Sky haven't given us a replay yet of Franco going through. The only chance of this game so far, and it was a good one. Where's the Snoop Dogg commentary for balance? Snoop Dogg would just light up a big joint, wouldn't he? And just stand there chilling. It's 5:01 without Rob and Ryan. 5:03 with them. Well, I think I'm on 5:01 then for the without. Bless them. Viner bursts out of central midfield. Kabore always gives good service from the right-hand side. Cross comes in, heading away by Big Cam Burgess. Throw in Wrexham. Very keen to get the ball quickly back into play. Too keen there. Nice sidestep by Galbraith. He's a lovely player, isn't he? School at Manchester United, hey? Unless Ryan Reynolds is talking about Deadpool, I'm not interested. Yeah, but we're talking about him, aren't we? Hey? There's Big Kiefer on the bench. Although Sam Smith has been an able deputy, hasn't he? We have Ben. Who needs any other commentary? Thank you, Nick. Correct. I will profess Rob McElhaney's teeth are pretty epic, aren't they? Not sure how many of them are real, but they look bloody great, don't they? Stamenic goes out wide to Ronald, keeps it in. Key is going to go home. Swans on top with the possession thus far, but that doesn't really matter against Wrexham. They're quite happy with that. They'll still beat you without the ball, won't they? Red Dragons. Looks like Rathbone's going to play. If the midfield's a little triangle there, he's going to play furthest forward. That's a nice channel ball. Smith running in behind. Hoiked up in the air. Kabore picks it back up. Toe end away. Timon. Cross comes in from the right. I love the instructions to Kabore at right wing back. It's nice and simple, isn't it? Get the ball, cross it. That's it. Just cross it. Here comes Swans down the right. Ronald looking for Vipotnik. Near post there. Dom Hyam heads that one away. Ronald trying to zhuzh up the Swans fans there in the stand running alongside the pitch. Imagine a Bloom parking duo on comms. Well, absolutely. Don't know who's summariser tonight. It's not Sam, is it? Who's he doing this week? I can't remember. He said on the predictions. Stamenic. Galbraith. Cabango. Apologies. Streaming eye issues again. While streaming. Happens a lot, that to me, doesn't it, Galbraith. Back to Burgess. Swansea just circulating the ball. Wrexham not really interested in pressing the centre-backs. A little bit of tactical stalemate there. Venus Gaming. Who do I think will win? I think I backed Wrexham in the predictions. Did I? Can't remember. Little loop over the top. Franco getting forward as well. There's about 18 pads in this room that look a little something like that. One of them's got the predictions on, but I think it's on the floor over there. Throw in Swans, which Key is going to take. Galbraith. Big looping switch of play. Nunes, nice chest down. Oh, Nunes, good cross. Hits the bar, does it? Does it go out of play? Must have curled out. Clipped the top of the bar. Okonkwo was pretty confident that that was not in play. Swansea looking pretty comfortable in this one so far, but we've seen how Wrexham can stay in games and make things happen, despite not necessarily having all the ball. Oh, lovely feet, Broadhead. Broadhead out to Kabore, nicely weighted. Kabore, lovely cross. And Broadhead on the other end of it, decent save by Vigaroo. Typical of what you'd expect from both of those. Broadhead, brilliant at close control, driving forward, tight spaces. Times the run perfectly, loops the header. Excellent from both. Decent save by Vigaroo as well. I went 2-1 Wrexham. Sam went for a 2-2. There you go. Thanks, Alistair. Corner, Wrexham. Thank you, Sky. Only Sheffield United have scored more from corners in the Championship this season. That one goes under the bar. Vigaroo, yeah, convincing enough, wasn't it? One-handed punch out there, right-handed. Swans counter, can they? No, Nunes held up by Lewis O'Brien. Oh, nice feet. Do like Galbraith. Yeah, a couple of lovely players with obviously Broadhead. You know my feelings on him. And Galbraith. A couple of aesthetically very good players to watch in this game. Anyone know what kind of away allocation Spurs have? A big one. Nunes, oh, nice ball in. Very nice idea, that one. It's going to be a goal kick. Timon didn't quite keep it in. Nice idea there. Winger right out on the touchline. Fullback, underlap, inside. Very difficult to mark that. Who goes with who? Centre-back gets pulled out. Wing-back tucks in, does he? It's exactly what happened. And the wing-back didn't quite tuck in there, Kabore. And yeah, it just goes out of play. Would have been a corner otherwise. Been impressed with Swansea so far, Nick. Yeah, look good, don't they? I will say they played some lovely stuff against Ipswich, but didn't quite have the robustness, is that a word, to stick in with it. Throw in down the left. Thomason pops it in. Wrexham open up the pitch on the right-hand side. Kabore. Rathbone. Cleared away. Swans try and play direct again, go straight through to a Conquo. Breaks for Broadhead. Little dribble. And gives it. Doyle. Broadhead onside, was he? Yeah. Thomas, oh, nice pick out there. Rathbone. He wanted a foul. Looked like he just got his feet all askew there. He's been decent, Rathbone, since he came in. Don't think he really played, did he, until sort of Christmas time. Some happy Coventry fans on TikTok. They're bloody everywhere at the moment. Happy Coventry fans. Understandably. London Lion. Just got an email from the club telling me no naughty words or get my legs smacked and my mouth washed out with soap. Oh, okay. Mind your P's and Q's. We've come out of the woodwork. That's tremendous. And why not, hey? Coventry on the verge of promotion. 3 more wins in 9 games will likely be enough. I suspect they'll stick some more points on the board than that. Timon has been whistled. Is it foul on Rathbone or is it a throw-in? One or other. Either way, it's going to be a Wrexham restart. Rathbone. Hyam. Rathbone. Ooh. Nearly got it down the line. Hector. Happy Cov fans everywhere. There's another one. You make me a happy streamer there with £2 on the super chat, Hector. Thank you so much. Foul by Vipotnik, a name we haven't really mentioned in the first 15 of this one. Which, if you're a Wrexham fan, you'll be thinking, well, that's good news. If you're a Swansea fan, you'll be thinking, well, we're playing all right, and Vipotnik's not done anything yet, and he's obviously the main threat when it comes to Swansea and goals this season. In fact, he's the main threat in the entire league when it comes to goals. Jan Vipotnik. 17 for Vipotnik this season, for Swansea in 35. So just shy of a goal every second appearance. And you've got to remember, he's playing for Swansea as well. He's not playing for Coventry or Middlesbrough or Millwall or Ipswich right up at the top. He's playing for Swansea, who are well positioned now. However, have been, circulated in the bottom 8 for times this season, haven't they? Swans, and a manager sacked as well. Here come Wrexham down the left. Thomason. Broadhead pops it across. They've cleared it. And here comes a counter. Ronald, good carry that. He did well. He had 3 around him and he won a throw-in. Vipotnik usually is quiet as a mouse for most of the game until he gets a goal. Not a bad trick. Not a bad trick. Thank you for all the super chats. We've had 8 so far. Tremendous. Very, very kind. Really appreciate all of the support from you lot. Muchly obliged. Oh, God, there's another one. Thank you, Dave. Bloody hero. Fed up Ars fans everywhere. I know, I speak to one every week on the predictions, Dave. Chairs disappeared. I'd take Vipotnik over Sims. Yeah. Maybe that bid will go in the summer. Swap deal. Oh, that goes in low. Nunes had come across from the left-hand side. Kind of went under or was left by 2 Swans attackers as it went through. And Gustavo Nunes then couldn't control it. He'd found a nice position though, hadn't he? There's two very handsome actors on my screen again. I thought we'd switched away from that channel. It's picture in picture though. Thomason comes down the left. Poor cross. In fact, Phil Parkinson's probably going to yell at him for that one. It's 4 in the box. Radaby, do Spurs actually go down for you? I think it might get worse and then they'll get out of it. I don't think they've bottomed out yet, Spurs, but I don't think they'll go down. Vipotnik and Wright, the closest to hit 20 goals this season. Yeah, hopefully they both do it. We love to see Championship strikers over 20. That's a good regain by Swansea. Got a few bodies coming forward in this attack. Ronaldo a bit disappointed. He didn't have a bit more support over that side while he was carrying that. And fair play, Wrexham have got, I don't know, actually got 10 behind the ball now, haven't they? Done well. Cabango steps out for Vipotnik in the box. Vipotnik leans into his man, goes down. Referee doesn't even give it one of those. Not interested in the slightest. There were nice feet by Ronaldo, drills it across low. There's a really good clearance there in the box. Stamanic. Ronaldo again. Stamanic crosses right-footed. Poor ball again. Similar to Thomason getting in a good position there. Interested to see that block. Looked a hell of a innovative one. That's gone backstick again. Ronaldo can't bring it down. Good from Swansea. Just couldn't find the final ball. Thank you, Richard Grove Price. Another £1 on the super chat. Very, very kind of you indeed. Greatly, greatly appreciate it. I can't see that shirt. I'm going to offend you now. Is that Palace in the picture? Yeah, I don't think Vipotnik gets a penalty for that. But, as usual, we have defenders getting handsy, holding shirts and whatnot. Didn't quite see a pull or a drag commensurate with a penalty being given. But, hey, I think we all just have a vision now of what we think is a penalty. And if you ask anybody to show that, or to explain that, we'd all have a different explanation, wouldn't we? Clearance away. It's going to be a Swans throw. Timon takes it quickly. My T-shirt read, don't be a Richard. Okay. You can be a Richard if you're going to super chat. For sure. Burgess shepherds that through. Decent game this. High pace. Swansea more the protagonist, but Wrexham very, very much equal partners in it. We knew it would be that way, wouldn't we, if both teams turned up. Lovely little layoff there. All that slid through the middle. Is that going through to Vipotnik? Yes, it is. Vipotnik is in. Oh, he should score. It's a good save by Okonkwo. It was a beautiful move. Vipotnik pulls his shirt over his head. He knows he should find the corner there, shouldn't he? Who played that through? Is it Franco? Lovely ball. Lovely ball. Oh, he has to score there. It's a bad miss by Vipotnik, isn't it? I think Clearworth is touch tight, but Vipotnik has to score. And he's the one guy there that you'd want that one to fall to, isn't he? Biggest chance of the game should be 1-0 to Swansea. In comes the corner, back stick. Sitter for his standards. A sitter for anyone's standards, that one. It's a great move as well. Bad miss for him. Poor finish, not the right angle. He's got to find the corner there. Or give Okonkwo the eyes and then sweep in the other corner. Bad miss rather than good save. Well, Liam, I think two things can be true there. It is a good save, but he shouldn't have a hope there, should he? Galbraith, Timon, showed him on his right foot, which is what you've got to do with Timon. Oh, Galbraith, I really like him. Really good player. Head up, low centre of gravity. Look at that carry there. Hits the shot into the chest of Hyam. Staminix. Timon. Nice little one inside. Galbraith back to Timon. Nunes. Galbraith. Doesn't get enough on the cross there. Swansea, good side, aren't they? Play some nice stuff. Franco. Nice rotation as well. Franco's just popped up over on the right. Staminix is making it tick in central midfield. This is really good from Swans. Timon. That's ridiculous. I don't know what he's trying there. Floaty half-cross shot to nobody in particular. I'm so bored of this stuff from corners. I'm bored of the players doing it. And do you know what? I'm bored of the TV companies showing it. Yeah, players hold each other's shirts for every single corner and foul each other. Yeah, we get it. And the refs don't do anything about it. And you show us 50 replays, slow-mo on every corner and wind up fans thinking they should have penalties every 2 seconds when literally every corner could have a penalty. It's a stupid situation we've got ourselves in. Sorry, I'm having a rant. Old man yells at Cloud. Stop fouling each other on corners. It's nonsense. Every team, every corner, both ways, at least 4 players always fouling each other. Super slow-mo every time. God's sakes. Tedious. Cabango goes home. Vigouroux. It's a bit like the corner thing. If we, the people, all just decided that we weren't going to obey the speed limit and everyone was just going to drive 80 on the motorway, and because there were so many people driving 80, the police wouldn't be able to stop you because there's, can't stop one of them. You've got to stop all of them. I don't know. Irritates me. Smith, sorry if you found that a crass analogy, but I'm talking about the volume aspect of it. That's the problem, isn't it? All fed inside Broadhead into the box. Broadhead beats his man. Broadhead slides it in the corner. Beautiful feet as you always get from Nathan Broadhead. He is as cool as ice. Takes it close to the keeper. Side foot's right footed, and Swansea should be leading in this one. And a typical bit of class from Nathan Broadhead. Wrexham 1, Swansea 0. And you got to be clinical. Vipotnik wasn't. Broadhead was. And Wrexham lead. It was a channel ball down the other side. Smith does well to hold it up. Viner, O'Brien. And they just lose Broadhead. But whoop, see you later. Was it his old mucker Cameron Burgess it was, wasn't it? Look at that. Too easy. Stands the keeper up. Through the keeper to some extent. But look at that. Takes it with the left. Beats Burgess with the right. Touch with the right. Opens the body up. Classy goal from a classy player. Wrexham 1. Swansea 0. Burgess lost the plot there. He did get suckered in. Didn't he? Great finish. That's the story of the game. Swansea don't take the big chance. Wrexham do. Well, exactly. Yeah, Vitor Matos is going to be like, what the hell? Yeah, and Sky have just done a close-up on Vipotnik. Was Broadhead's chance? I suppose from the moment Broadhead receives it, it's a more difficult chance. But don't forget, Vipotnik did a class bit of interplay beforehand, didn't he? But yeah, comparison is the thief of joy. One scored, one didn't. Sam, Broadhead scoring the winner against Ipswich in the playoffs. Stop it. Stop it now. Oh, Kelly. Always a super chat for Nathan Broadhead. I told you when you signed him, didn't I? I told you. Little luxury player. Nathan Broadhead. Absolute class act for Ipswich he was. Deary me. Oh, Kelly, thank you for the super chat. I'm just missing Broadhead, aren't I? As ever. Thank you, Kelly. Wrexham 1, Swansea 0. Broadhead, just after Vipotnik misses a 1v1. And yeah, similar the feedback I got from Dave and Joe on Blue Monday about when Swansea faced Ipswich, that they looked really pretty and then Ipswich scored. And then Swansea looked really pretty and then Ipswich scored again. And Swansea played some more lovely stuff and Ipswich won 3-0, right? Apologies. Moron alert in the chat. I'll do some deleting and I'll try and block in a minute. Apologies if you're offended by any of that moronic language that we often receive here. Broadhead, Thomason. Oh, nice. Nice play by Rex, who's clipped over the top. Rathbone's surely offside, isn't he? They've hooked it away. He never became active. Galbraith. Key. Burgess goes home to Lawrence Bigaroo. Well, how about that? An apology. I won't block you then. Thank you. Muchly appreciated. Please don't swear. Bigaroo stands on it. Galbraith comes from central midfield to take it off his keeper's toes. Pops a nice ball all the way out to Nunes. Key. I'm just smiling because Swansea are actually really good to watch, aren't they? Ronald. Franco gets down the side. I tell you what would be a good game at the moment. Swansea versus Middlesbrough. You'd watch that if it was in the back garden, wouldn't you? Hey? I don't think I've seen many teams have better midfield rotations than Swansea, actually, either. Yes, I am aware they're losing. I get it. You've got to make it into winning football. But it does bode well for next season if Vitor Matos has coached this so far. In comes the corner, headed out by O'Brien. Recycled back. Is it going in the box? Yes, it is. Nunes, nice cross. Cabango backstick heads over the bar. Slaps on the back there, I think, for Dom Hyam, who got touch tight with Cabango, who's a big unit. It's a good cross, isn't it? Swansea are going to be pretty gutted if they go in at half-time having not scored in this first half. Wrexham, decent enough value for their goal. They've had threat. That is good defending by Hyam, isn't it? Because Cabango, a big lad. Love me some Benjamin Bloom play-by-play. Me too. It's good fun, isn't it, hey? Galbraith. Stamanik. Cabango. Good footballer game by Swansea. Really pleasing on the eye. Ronald. Does he foul O'Brien? No. Cabango loops it into Franco. Wrexham clear after a fashion. Ooh. Off the ball there, Callum Doyle and Franco going at it. Remember, Franco suckered Sorba Thomas into a red card, didn't he? So Doyle needs to keep his calm. They're still sledging each other, those two. Cross goes in, back stick. Nunes under the ball. He's probably needed to hold his run a little bit there. And we're seeing the Broadhead goal again. Poor old Cam Burgess. I expect he's probably had Nathan Broadhead run past him a few times in training at Ipswich. Some movie stars celebrating the goal. Could Vipotnik step up to the Prem, or is he a bit of a Piro? I'd like to see someone give Vipotnik a go in the Prem. Vigoro tried to kind of bend the ball out left-footed there to Nunes. Galbraith went flying in. He wanted a foul. He didn't get one. Wrexham throw in. Can I have a pound every time they show Rob and Ryan? Be nice, wouldn't it, eh? What am I drinking? Fizzy, carbonated, nonsense. I went into the garage down the road, get some petrol, wanted a drink. It was like £2.50 for a bottle of Pepsi or £4 for 4 cans. So I bought 4 cans. This is the 4th one. Where is the water with lime and lemons? In the fridge. I will drink one of them first thing in the morning. If I drink one now, start it now, I'm going to have a sleepless night. I'm that age. Burgess. Stamanik. Picks up that quarterback position between the centre-backs. Galbraith drops into a kind of left-backish area. Try and make sense of these rotations. What actually are they doing here, Swansea? And then Franco has just come from sort of, front rightish position to drop into central midfield. Very interesting setup there in midfield 3. Good win in the air by Galbraith above Kabore. Galbraith's got it back. He's going to get into the box here. Galbraith crosses left-footed, deflected off Kabore. Corner, Swansea. And Galbraith made that all by himself. All by myself. Didn't pick a good key for that, did I? Don't want to be. Start yelling down the mic. Corner, Swansea. In it comes. Good punch that by Okonkwo. Nunes is having a run at Rathbone. Little knock inside. Galbraith cross back stick. Offside flag goes up. Do you know what? I think there was a runner behind who was onside there. And I think if he stands still and doesn't play that, am I right? Or are they both? No, they're both offside. I am wrong. Wrong. I thought if player A left it, player B would have been offside. I think that's what Kabango, who was player B, is trying to say. Goal kick Wrexham. I need to say a big thank you to Christopher Wadden Holmes, 2073. Hi Ben, as a Hull fan, the way the fixtures have turned out feels like we're in a World Cup group of death. Less like a league, more like a tournament football every match now, knockout share. Well, 2 head-to-heads lost, but they won the recent one, Hull, didn't they, at Wrexham in midweek. Everybody drink. We've just seen Ryan and Rob on screen. Thank you very much, Christopher, for the super chat. Very, very kind, boss. Muchly appreciated. Set play, Wrexham. This one's going in the box. Hyam's up. Doyle's up. It's going to come in left-footed, Lewis O'Brien. Good delivery, that. Viner arriving on it. Kind of wins the header, but they're touch tight and he can't get any direction, any power or anything on it, so to speak. Vigoro. Ooh, got lucky there, didn't he? Shanked that goal kick along the floor. Didn't go to a red shirt. Nice regain again by Swansea. They've gone early over the top. Doyle on the cover. Nunes picks up. He's got runner inside there. Timon gets to Timon after a fashion. Galbraith. Oh, lovely feet by Galbraith. Ipswich, sign Galbraith, please. Cross comes in from the right-hand side. Past everybody. Key saying, attack the far post. I think Galbraith sent half the stadium for a hot dog there over that sidestep, didn't he? He's right, Key, actually. There's a big hole on the back stick to cross it to. And Nunes did not attack that space, did he? Who's getting promoted, in my opinion? Can you give me until the international break? Jakov, I can't pronounce that name. And we'll do a proper predictions for how many games are going to be left after the international. So it'll be 40 through 46, so 7 games, yeah. But I can very uncontroversially assume one of them will be Coventry. Unless they fail to win probably 7 of their last 9 games. Can't see it happening. Gabore down the right. Oh, engages into the box. Beats Timon. Timon gets back. Blocks it out. Good battle that. Timon and Gabore. Down that side. Again, I'll praise the simplicity of Wrexham's game plan. They tell Gabore, when the ball turns over, run down the touchline. If you get the ball, cross it. When it turns back over, run the other way. Simple. As Brian Clough said, it's a simple game overcomplicated by idiots, yeah? O'Brien crosses back stick, headed up and out. Will I be going to the playoff finals? Probably. Although that could be a very different look if Ipswich are in them, couldn't it? We will make decisions. Do you know, I think I've got a show the night after, possibly. Which might, I think, is that League 2 day or League 1 day? I'm trying to remember what order we're going in. Here's Broadhead. Oh, Broadhead, nice feet, but it just overruns it. Hoyt clear. Can I see Kanate going to Wrexham? Oh, here comes Gabore. Oh, Gabore, lovely cross. What happened there? Smith looked like he'd got across the near post and across Cabango. No contact made by either player. It's a great cross by Gabore. I thought that was going to be 2-0. I will plead the 5th until I see a replay of that. Maybe Cabango just slide and input Smith off, but you still think someone would have got something on it. Either player. Vigouroux didn't look particularly comfortable there in his own 6-yard box, receiving the ball twice from his centre-backs, but throwing again. I'm appreciative of Wrexham quickly getting the ball back in from their throw-ins. We've seen entirely the opposite from a lot of teams this season. Trying to just keep the ball out of play, basically, which is not what the punters pay to see. Thomason inside. Doyle. Broadhead, strong. Oh, and tricky as well. Oh, he's had it robbed off him in the end. I thought Broadhead had spun and taken on 2 then. Galbraith. Oh, nice one between 2. Has he given that away? Yes, he has. Gabore comes in off the right. He's breaking the rules there. Get back over on the wing. Thomason. Thomason crosses low. Is that going to break? No. Good game, this. He's caught up the pitch now, Thomason. Ronald's behind him. Thomason catches him back up. Oh, that's a yellow card, isn't it? Thomason turns inside. Big shirt pull there. Is he going to book him? He's got away with one there. I thought that should have been a yellow. Right, we're going to see the replay of the Smith chance. Kind of jumps over it, doesn't he? Oh, this will be a good view. Great cross by Kabore, by the way. Oh, he misses his kick. Yeah, he just misses his kick. Big chance that for Wrexham. And it's one of those where so much pace on the ball, the attack develops so rapidly, any shot doesn't have to be that accurate because it might just flash past the keeper and just too difficult to react from that trajectory and change. Franco's on his backside. Doyle's talking to the ref. I think Doyle's probably saying what we've been saying since about minute 20, that this is rumbling. Franco and Doyle. To be fair, Doyle smashes him there, doesn't he? He knows Franco's going to try and make the third man run. It's a blatant body check, isn't it? Ref's done well to keep the yellow in his pocket there. Thomason and Doyle could have gone in the last minute. So if it does even itself out, Swansea will get grace for their next stiff tackle. Free kick, Swans. It's going to come in right-footed. Near post. Key wafts his kind of ankle at it. Cleared away. Broadhead gets the flick. Galbraith half touches it back. Hospital ball out for a throw-in. To Swansea, who are still trailing. Despite the fact they've had 64% possession and 5 shots in this half. Not been able to score. Past Okonkwo and Co. Oh, crossed into the near post with Potnick, who definitely should have scored past Okonkwo and Co. Big chance on 21 minutes for Vipotnik. Then, of course, Broadhead scores on 25 minutes. He does well there. Gets across the near post. Bullets the header. Have to get some real accuracy on that one to beat Okonkwo on the near post. Wrexham restart. Okonkwo goes long. Foul in the centre circle. Nothing given. Smith's harassing. What's the right word? Centre halves for Swansea. Nunes. Poor ball, that one inside. Bounces off O'Brien. Bit untidy, but they have it back in the end. Kabore. Hyam. Nice switch out by Doyle to Kabore. Oh, Kabore, nice. Oh, that would have been a hell of a goal. I like the audacity of it. Double feint, not quite a step over. And then outside of the foot, tries to bend it top bins with his right foot there. Love the idea. If he scores it, he looks like Ronaldinho, doesn't he? But Figueroa's giving it one of those. That ain't going in. Not on my watch. 10 seconds till the 45 is up. Wrexham lead 1-0. What are we going to get? Only 1 minute of stoppage time. Timon. Burgess. Cabango goes out to Key. Back to Figueroa, who's had loads of touches. Broadhead charges to close him down, knowing he's going to get 15 minutes break in about 30 seconds. And it's a throw-in to Wrexham, which Max Cleworth is going to take. Stamenic's wanted a foul. He kind of prodded it out of play, expecting Rathbone to get whistled. He didn't. And do you know what? Wrexham may as well throw this in the box because we're at 46. It'll be the last phase of the half. And they're going to do exactly that. Cleworth, Hyam, Doyle, Smith obviously going to stay up there. Be a lovely old time to score another one, wouldn't it? Oh, beg your pardon, it's a corner. My bad. Thought it went out for a throw. Corner goes back stick. Big chance. Oh, crikey. It was headed across the box by Doyle. Why didn't he go for goal? Doyle put it right back across the box. Headed it back. Goes over Smith's head. Oh. If he had his time over again there, Doyle, he's going to head that far post and try and score himself, isn't he? Half time. Wrexham 1, Swansea 0. Nathan Broadhead, the goal scorer on 25 minutes. Swansea have played some lovely stuff, to be fair. They've had lots of the ball. They're really good to watch. But they're losing. They've had 65% possession. 6 shots to Wrexham's 5. Unfortunately, one of those shots fell to exactly the guy you would have wanted it to, Jan Vopotnik. It's a brilliant move. Gives it to Franco, makes the run. Franco slices open the Wrexham defence. Vopotnik clear. 1v1. He's got to score, hasn't he, on 21 minutes. He allows Okonkwo into the game to make the save down to his left. And then what happens 4 minutes later? Wrexham get an equivalent chance and they take it. Broadhead, they're a bit sleepy there, Swansea. Broadhead kind of a clever little bit of movement. Just stand still, take a couple of steps back. He finds himself free. Slid in from Doyle. And then it's just class from Broadhead, isn't it? Burgess will be really disappointed because he dives in and Broadhead just rinses him, doesn't he? And then he's in 1v1. He's two-footed, Broadhead. The keeper knows he can go across him with the left foot, near post with the left foot. He chooses to then open his body up with the right foot, gives the eyes that corner, swings it the other corner through the keeper. 1-0. Wrexham. Pattern remains with Wrexham. No, it's not like they're sat back and defending. They're not. But the pattern is that Swansea try and build up and Wrexham play off that. Can they get Kabore down the right-hand side and get crosses in? That nearly plundered a second goal. Kabore down the right. Smith gets across the near post. He does miss his kick, doesn't he? I thought first Cabango's just touched tight and that made all the difference. But Smith could have made it 2-0. As I say, lots of lovely passing and rotation. Very pleasing on the eye. Getting the wingers, Nunes and Ronaldo, into the game. Galbraith looks really tidy, doesn't he? But for those people that like to get angry about underlying metrics, they will all point out that the scoreline is Wrexham 1, Swansea 0. So Swansea haven't turned what I deem quite attractive football into winning football. Wrexham have, and they'll be taking the 3 points. As things stand, Red Dragons will catch up to within 3 points of Hull. More importantly, they'll move 6 points ahead of Southampton. And the good news, if you're a Wrexham fan, Southampton away at Coventry tomorrow lunchtime. So Phil Parkinson won't say it publicly, but he will certainly be across the idea that if his team scores points this weekend, that they might be gaining some on Southampton if the sort of predictable Coventry win comes in tomorrow at the CBS. Half time. I'm going to bid you farewell on TikTok. We'll switch that back on in 5 minutes. Thank you, everybody down there. Don't go away. And I am going to hit the stinger here for half time. I've still got the bloody clock up. I always do that. People think the first half's still going because I always forget to turn the clock off. Let's be hyper-organised, as we always try and do. Let's set you the second half clock up on the screen. Ready to go, baby. I'm ready to go. Right. We'll see you in 5 minutes. I am going to go and make a coffee, get your questions, comments, etc., in over half time. I'll be back in 5. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, everybody. Half time in your Friday night watch along. We are starting round 38 of EFL Championship season 25-26 with Wrexham versus Swansea. The Red Dragons lead 1-0 at half time. Nathan Broadhead with the goal. Thank you all for your wonderful, wonderful support. If we can just hit ourselves a quick like spike. I think we're over 100 likes last time I checked. Let's see if we can swell that number up wherever you're watching. Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok. Hit anything that looks like that. Right now, you've got 11 seconds. This is a like spike. I'm not going to plug Super Chats because you wonderful, wonderful people have already obliterated the target there. So let's say thank you to Radaby Leeds, to Ben, to Cara, to Kelly. Giant one there. Thank you, Kelly. To All Boxed Up, to Liam, to Hector, to Dave. Radaby with a second one. There you go. Richard, another one from Kelly and Christopher as well. Thank you all. Very, very kind. And of course, thank you to the wonderful people at Betfred who've been looking after our watch-alongs all season, and I will be present. I will be on the 6:40 a.m. train from Milton Keynes to Manchester Piccadilly and visiting the Stretford Paddock Studios on Monday to speak on the Sportsman Untitled podcast. Go and give it a subscribe. That's all we ask. Don't know who I'm on with. Can't remember. Anyway, it's going to be a great show. And yeah, please, if you can, support that channel over there as well. We'll have a good little debrief. I am being a musician tomorrow. I will be at the Robin in Bilston, West Brom land, West Brom territory. That one playing with That's So 90s, the tremendous 90s tribute show that I play in at the weekend. So there will be no watch along tomorrow lunchtime if you're looking out for Coventry Southampton, but we will be back with the hot takes on Sunday morning, talking Championship round 38. As I mentioned, I'll be on Sportsman Untitled on Monday, and we will be back in this very, very seat. We will be back for Portsmouth versus Derby on Monday night. So plenty still happening on the channel. Let's go to some comments. Garen, if Swansea score first, I think it's going to be ropey for Wrexham this second half. You've got to take those chances, haven't they? Swansea, they've made them. Patrick, Ben, I swear you're a secret Cov fan. I get this a lot, you see. The problem football fans have is they're so emotionally invested in their team. If a neutral says something nice about their team, they get very, very flattered by it. It's a bit like the everyone's got that mate, haven't they, when the waitress literally just looks at them and, oh, I think she likes me. I think she likes me. I just say nice things about Coventry because they're a good side. I am in no way a secret fan. I am outed as an Ipswich Town fan. But yeah, I will call it how I see it. And obviously, look at what Coventry have done this season. I'm going to say nice things. They've been very good indeed. Any more here? Will, if Swansea have 3 to 5 touches in the box within 10 minutes of the second half, they will equalise. If that stat doesn't hit, doubt they will get anything. Right, yeah. Wrexham to be promoted, Lincoln to be promoted, new blood coming in the higher echelons. Can they stay there? Be a fine thing, wouldn't it? Neon, I'm a Southampton fan, hoping Wrexham lose so we can make up for our slip-up at West Brom. I mean, it's a decent point in the end at West Brom, given the timing of the equaliser and the fact you've gone away to a Premier League side in the FA Cup at the weekend. Also, that we beat Cov tomorrow, though, that is unlikely. It is right now, isn't it? Hit Ben's target of 200 likes to be in with a chance of VOP FA Cup final tickets, Cara, to go with those Oasis tickets as well in DDO. There you go. Liam's booking me up for game week 39. Well, I'll definitely be doing the Friday night, but that's annoying. I'm going to have to miss Ipswich Mill. Swansea Coventry will be good if Swansea play this type of football in a deed. I can guarantee Ben is an Ipswich fan. I can too. But yeah, I missed the banter with Leeds fans. Just saying, it's all good fun, isn't it? Although it doesn't look like you're going to be back anytime soon, you Leeds lot. Need to put their defence and keeper under pressure. Well, very, very much so. And they did. Let's be fair. Swansea should have a goal if the top scorer in the entire division and their best striker executes, then they have a goal in this game. But, Vipotnik is human and he didn't take his chance, did he? Bless him. Lincoln versus Spurs. Everyone's up for this one, aren't they? Next season. Ian, unfortunately, have to suffer another chapter of my club Rotherham's demise towards the 4th tier tomorrow. Who you got tomorrow, Ian? But I will always support. Well, that's very, very kind. All boxed up. Greatly appreciate it. We do still, it's great. We do still have, we still have Villa fans watch. They've been up for ages, haven't we? We still have Brentford fans watch. We still have Sunderland fans, Leeds fans, Forest fans. It's great. But we will sit here right across the Championship until the end of time. There you go. As a Leeds fan, I'm convinced Ben is a Norwich fan. Well, there you go. That'll make the TWTD thread again, won't it, hey? Right, we are off and running in the second half here. Wrexham 1, Swansea 0. Let me reset the teams for you. The ball is with Lawrence Vigouroux. Wrexham, Okonkwo in goal. Cleworth, Hyam, Doyle, Thomason and Kabore are the wing-backs. O'Brien, Viner, Rathbone, Broadhead and Smith. For Swans, Vigouroux, Kay and Timon are full-backs. Cabango and Burgess centre-backs. A very aesthetically pleasing rotating midfield of Franco Stamanic and Galbraith. Pereira and Nunes wide with Vipotnik down the middle. It is 1-0 Wrexham. Broadhead on 25. Remember Vipotnik missing that 1v1 4 minutes beforehand. Is my coffee cool enough? You're all going to shout at me for a 9 p.m. coffee. I will accept your yelling at me and give my normal reply that I have a 4-year-old and my alarm goes off at 5:30 a.m. every day and I will not struggle to sleep. Don't worry. Do not worry. Ball breaks for Galbraith in central midfield. It's not a mini Guinness, I promise. There is no way Ben is a Norwich fan. Oh, Ian. Yeah, he knows. Because he is one. Caffeine at any time is acceptable with a toddler. Thank you. Correct. Stamanic. Oh, nice little floaty cross in. Headed clear. A good headed kick it, aren't they, those Wrexham centre-backs. Galbraith. Is that going to break? Cleared away by red shirt. Rathbone heads it on. Key. Cheers, everybody. Is that evidence it's coffee or was coffee? Who would drink Guinness in a cup like that? That would be so pretentious, wouldn't it? Or definitely hiding something, right? Smith. Viner. Tried to switch the play. It's not a great ball, was it? Broadhead in the air. Ronaldo heads it down. Franco slips. O'Brien picks his pocket and drives through central midfield. O'Brien. Broadhead in the box. Broadhead with the right foot bends it round the far post. He's definitely got that goal in his locker, hasn't he? Just bending shot into the far corner. Oof. Doesn't miss by much, that, does it? Keeper's not getting it either, is he, Vigouroux? Dive for the cameras. He just got his hands apart like that. Franco. Cabango. Galbraith. Galbraith got it back. Wrexham sitting. Ronald down the right. Oh, nice leave. Oh, it's under hit. Vipotnik tried to play Key back in. It was the old Dwight York, Andy Cole manoeuvre, that one. Vipotnik just didn't stick his foot through that pass, did he? Oh, into the box and down goes Franco. I think Franco's a good player, but if you do a Swansea watch along, you will say down goes Franco 6 or 7 times. Just saying. Nah, that's not a pen, is it? Hyam's touch tight. There's contact, but not all contact is a foul. I think Franco possibly puts the brakes on. Call that one a racing incident, in my humble opinion. How are you, Ben? Says Adam. I'm good, mate. Quite enjoying this game, actually. Nicely poised. Throwing Wrexham, held down the left-hand side. Remember, Wrexham strong on the bench. I know they've had some injury issues. Little feed up the line. Thank you, Adam on TikTok. Very kind of you to say. Vigouroux. Split centre-backs there. Vigouroux is brave in possession. There's a few heart-in-mouth moments when he plays down the centre of the pitch, isn't there? A few of them could have gone awry, let's just say. Cabango. Galbraith. Ronald. So Diag in the air. Nunez couldn't really do a lot with that. What's he going to do? He's not going to head it in from there. So he's going to jump up, head it to himself and then score. Smith breaking the other way. Key, decent cover. Galbraith. I've got a how's that not a foul and how's that not a pen. You've got to do better if you're debating penalty decisions than how's that not. That's suspicious. If you can't say how it is, then asking someone to justify how it's not feels like sneaky debating tactics. Sneaky. Even if you're right, give an opinion rather than ask somebody else to give the opposite opinion to what you think. But we don't know what you think because you haven't said it. Ronald. Key. Stamanik. Burgess. Timon. Burgess, Galbraith. There's going to be lots of situations like this. Swansea got to find the pass, got to find the gap, got to find the shot. Got to get men forward, haven't they? Don't want to get countered. It's nicely worked, Ronald. Timon drills that across the line. It's a good ball, good clearance there. Vipotnik, 6 yards out, he's definitely going to score that one, isn't he? Foul on the edge of the box. Why do I get asked every stream who I support? Here's my stock answer. It's utterly irrelevant who I support. I'm calling a football match, and if you think that I am not intelligent or emotionally stable enough for the identity of the team I support to have any relevance in how I call the match, then please don't watch me, because I'm not the smartest cookie then, am I? Really doesn't matter who I support. Ben offers masterclass in linguistic gymnastics and analysis. There goes linguistic gymnastics. I couldn't even read that, so don't know about that. Crossed in from the left, headed up and out by Burgess. Timon helped complete the clearance. Who's going to the benches first? We're at 54. We're going to go in the next 10 minutes. Oh, lovely feet by Stamenic there. Brilliant play. Tries to slide it down the line, but Doyle is going to see that out. I think he's okay. He's trodden on the back of his boot, which you've got to be careful of. I've seen people get badly injured like that, but I think he's absolutely fine. Here's Broadhead. Kabore. Oh, headed away. Oh, Broadhead, little lift over the top. Rathbone into the box. Rathbone drills it across. Decent save. If he can make that more across there, Rathbone. Who was that arriving in the box? Smith. I'm sorry for asking who's what. It's okay, Exotic. What you've got to understand is you might have very innocently asked who I support, which is the one time that's been said. Whereas from my point of view, it's like the 50th time I've been asked in, say, 2 days or whatever. So, yeah, I apologise for my stiff response. Why is this guy being so aggro today? Who's this guy? You talking to me? You talking to me? You don't want to see me aggro, honestly. I'm chilled. Although I have had a coffee. I downed it. So I might be a bit hyper. Not aggro, though. I was going to say afro then. Not aggro. Hair looks all right today, doesn't it? Stamenic. He's playing well, isn't he? Deep line playmaker there. Key. Ronald. Galbraith. Oh, nice little feed inside. Timon makes the run back. He applauds the pass. It's one of my pet hates, but I'll allow that one. Ben's jacked up on coffee and taking no prisoners. Rich, that's because I know I'm not on tomorrow. So the receipts aren't coming back tomorrow, hey? Doyle. Thomason. Doyle. Who's going to the bench first? It's got to happen soon, hasn't it? There you go. I've done this before, haven't I? Treble substitution. Who's that? Yalkule, Eom, and Cullen by my eyesight. Go on, Ben. Let the mask slip. Tell us the team you really hate. You're not getting this, am I? Are you? I don't do the tribal stuff. I don't see football like that. My tribe is my family. I get enough meaning from that. I don't hate anybody. Honestly, I really don't. I deplore the behaviour of certain fans at certain times, but that's every club, and that's humans. That's not football. Well, it's a little bit football, isn't it? Because it brings out the tribal worst in people. But that's not specific to any club, and it wouldn't be fair at all to tar a club with the behaviour of, I'm sure, a very small segment of their fan bases. But no. I'm getting aggro because my super chat was... Did you super chat? Oh, I'm so sorry. There it is. My bad. Sorry, Jonesy. I love your kind of... Sorry. When did that come through? Ages ago. No, I'm sorry, mate. My bad. Did the sub get made for Swansea? Timon, oof. Pretty gnarly body check that on Gabore. Blocking the wing-back's path. Did Timon get booked for that? He did not. That looks like Josh Windass getting his GPS on. He'll come in for Broadhead or Rathbone likely, won't he? Yes, Nigel. Hate is a strong word. That I'm trying to stop my little daughter using it. Obviously, when appropriate. But you see, words, they become a bit meaningless if you overuse them, don't they? They lose their luster. Yeah, sorry, Jonesy. There's lots of things flashing at me when we do these streams. Eon, down the left. That proves that the treble sub did have an all nice feet. It's a poor cross, though. Laid the defender on his backside. Didn't follow up with the cross. That jumper is incredible, Richard. Yeah, this jumper always gets good feedback. Charity shop special. Oh, nice little lift over by Doyle. Oh, don't overplay that there. It's not like Wrexham. Oh, nice feet, O'Brien. Yalkule with the foul. Good play by the Red Dragons. Hate using hate. Love using love. There we go. Yellow card come out for that one. Yalkule has managed to get himself booked within like 3 minutes of coming on. Just body checked Lewis O'Brien. So it was Franco, Ronald and Nunez who went out. So the two wingers, Cullen and Eon, will take those positions. Franco was sort of playing right side central midfield. Yalkue will go in there, but really the rotation is strong. They don't hold. I suppose Stamenic is central a lot of the time, but it's a very fluid Swansea central midfield. How are my mother and father, Dave? They're okay. I called my dad the other day. But the problem is, little Enid takes over the phone call and it becomes a 4-year-old level phone call. Doyle pings that one into the channel. When's Windass coming in? O'Brien going to chase after his own pass there. He's got like energy for days, O'Brien. He's won a throw in there as well. That's a superb bit of play by Lewis O'Brien. Throw in Wrexham. Thomason is going to take it. Feels like I'm going to sneeze. Now I've said it, it won't happen. Thomason. Yalkue. Cleared away by Stamenic. Decent spell this by Wrexham, because in the main in this game, it's been Swansea kind of controlling the possession side. That's a good press by Swans, isn't it? Wrexham had just got up the pitch for a couple of minutes and penned Swansea in after a fashion. Given away. There's going to be a Swans counter here. Galbraith. Rathbone breathing down his neck. Key. Yalkue. Stamenic. Galbraith. Again, I said about 15 minutes ago, this will be a regular picture. And we're looking at it again. Wrexham, nice structure. Swansea looking, to punch holes with the ball and not getting through. Head it, kick it. They have cleared it all. Good shot, driven in, edge of the box on the volley by Stamenic. And when he's been called on, Okonkwo, he's played well, hasn't he? Vipotnik shouldn't have given him a hope with that chance in the first half, but it still, the point stands that it was a good save, wasn't it, by Okonkwo. That's a good save as well. That's a really good strike, actually. Bounces it right in front of the keeper. Other than it being about a foot further in towards the post, couldn't have done much else with that as it landed on the volley. Corner Swansea. Comes in right-footed. Not cleared. Timon. Back corner of the box. Yalkue. Oh, nice feet. Yalkue drives the shot left-footed wide of the post. Ooh, didn't miss by much, did it? Stuck his foot through that one. Here comes Windass for Broadhead. Broadhead very seldom plays 90 minutes. Didn't when he was at Ipswich. But, as today, he can still do plenty of damage in 60, can't he? Wrexham keeper doing well, to be fair. Yeah, he has played well, Okonkwo, hasn't he? And so did Broadhead. And as things stand, Broadhead is the match winner. His goal on 25 is the only goal in this game. Wrexham 1, Swansea 0. Bird just gets caught. Oh, don't get caught up the pitch there. Don't think Wrexham are going to be able to leverage that. Look at that press by Swansea as well. Vitor Matos, if you ever listen to an interview with him, will talk about counter-pressing every time he gets the opportunity. And did you see that there? Classic example. The ball's travelling back towards the Wrexham centre-backs. You just see a big white flash. All of the Swans players driving forward at the same time. Diag there. It's going to go out for a throw-in to Wrexham. So both managers going to the bench. Obviously, Vitor Matos, more pressure on him. So he went for the triple, didn't he? Cullen, Yalkue and Iom in. Oh, everybody drink. There's Ryan and Rob. And, that's a nice sub to be able to pull out your back pocket, isn't that? Broadhead out, Windass in. Couple of luxury players, but luxury players will win you the game, won't they? And as things stand, Broadhead is doing that. Smith trying to get away at the top end. Hoofed clear. Thomason. I was going to say different territory look in the second half, but it's not, is it? First half, 64% possession Swansea. Second half, 67% Swansea. But just a one shot on target in this second half. And let's be fair, that was headed out, and Stamenic's really good strike, good save by Okonkwo. I suspect Phil Parkinson will say, name me a point in this game. I can think of one, though, where Swansea played through Wrexham. It happened once. Vipotnik clear 1v1, didn't finish it. They're going to need to do something similar to score, you would imagine. There's a big one forward looking for Iom. Nothing doing. Possession means now if no end product. I think you need to soften that all buck stuff. It doesn't mean out, but it won't win you the game. It means a lot, but it doesn't mean everything, evidently. Look at the scoreline in this one. Oh. Try to play a channel ball there for Kabora. It's still got to him. Windass coming short, trying to make the play. Took a deflection. Throwing comes back to Windass, who pings that one across. He's already at it, Windass. Thomason. Doyle pops the cross in. Nobody back stick. That's maybe the only issue. If Windass comes really short, really then requires Rathbone basically get in the box. All given away. Rathbone down the left. O'Brien, Windass. Thomason. A bit of possession football from Wrexham. They've still got hold of it. Oh, that's silly though. Windass had come from an offside right on halfway as well. Anthony, thank you. Love your work. No skin in this game. $10 on the super chat. I enjoy your content. I hope your Forest predictions 100%. Thank you, Anthony. Very, very kind. Some lovely kindness tonight in the super chats. Really, really do appreciate it, guys. Thank you kindly. Genuinely couldn't do it without you. That is literally true. Turned over again. Feels like since Franco went out, Swans not keeping hold of the ball quite so well. Or is that cause and correlation and I'm just reaching for that conclusion? Feels like Swansea were really kind of pushing nicely first 15-20 of this half. Just dropped off a little bit now. Interesting. Stamenic is coming out. I guess that's a planned substitution because he played well, hasn't he? Vidal comes in deep central midfield, I guess. Like for like, unless Yalkue is going to sit there. Thought Stamenic played well, to be fair. Should we give this guy his 15 minutes of fame? Is that a dig, mate? Is that a dig? There you go. Let's keep that up there. Give him exactly what he wants. The oxygen to the troll. Breathe it in, Tony. Enjoy it. Before I block you. We'll leave it up there. Cabango. Yalkue. Back to Cabango. I really fancied Swansea to grab something in this second half. Just drifted off the last 5-10 minutes, haven't they? Yalkue plays over to press that time to Vidal. Little knock inside. Galbraith. Oh, Galbraith puts a pretty straight cross in. Just get eyebrows on it on the near post. Okonkwo comes and grabs it. Rathbone can't keep it in. Cabango. Key plays that down the line. Iom. Little knock inside. Oh, Iom has got space now. Puts the cross in from the right. Good header out by Hyam. That was better from Swansea. Found some angles. Found a bit of tempo in their play, didn't they? You've got to throw in down the right. Need to keep the momentum up. Long throw goes in. It's back out to Iom. Oh, did well to keep that in. Did well to get it back to Key. Key can't get round Rathbone, who hoiks that clear. Ooh, nearly went through. Handball. This will be an interesting decision. Was that a denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity? The yellow card's in his hand. Cabango's complaining. It's an interesting one, that. If he's booked in for handball there, if he doesn't handball that, I guess the argument is it hits his body and then it hits his hand. So the handball didn't prevent an obvious goal-scoring opportunity because the ball had hit his body anyway. I don't know. You tell me. I think if his arm had just been out and the hand had stopped the ball going through and it didn't hit his body, I think you'd have a better shout there for a red card there. Otherwise, on we go. Cabango. Fed down the line. Shepherded out by Cleworth. And another defensive action completed by Wrexham means they are that much closer to the clean sheet and to the 3 points. Hoiked forward by Galbraith, by Cullen. A little bit messy again from Swansea. Here come Wrexham down the right. Kabore crosses it in. Burgess on the near post, gets header on it with his own goal record this season. He'll be pleased to see that one flash by the post. Corner Wrexham, which is probably going to take us over the 80-minute mark. 10 to play. Wrexham 1, Swansea 0. Broadhead's goal on 25 minutes is the winner as things stand. Corner goes short. O'Brien to the edge of the box. Rathbone. Rathbone gets out of his feet, hits the shot. Poor. Over the bar. It's going to be 1-0, is it, Tom? It looks that way right now. And Swansea have used 2 sub windows and 4 subs. So have they already shot their shot? Would things be looking different if Sam Vipotnik had scored that goal on 21 minutes? Ooh. Kabore on Cullen. Is this free kick going in the box? Looks like it. Eom's going to put it in, right-footed. Vipotnik's central. Cabango's gone back stick. Vipotnik moves near post now. It's gone to the back post. Presumably they're trying to head it across to Vipotnik. Recycle on. Timon drills it in low. Bouncing about in the box. Driven. And it flies wide of the post. Yalkue arrived. If he got a clean contact on that, that was a chance. Hard to see as the ball's pinballing about the box. Decent strike by Time and all hell breaks loose then. He does get a clean contact on it, doesn't he? He sprints in towards it. He misjudges that. He really wants to go with the right foot with that. Very much favours the left there, Yalkue. Josh Timon out, the left back. Leo Volta in. Absorbing game without many big incidents. Funny one, but not bad. Yeah, it's been good actually, hasn't it? I know what you mean. It's been 2 sides sticking to their guns, playing the same way. Not that much in the way of tweakiness or, like you say, grenades being thrown in with penalties or cards or worldies or mistakes. And yeah, just which strategy comes out on top. Looks like it's going to be Wrexham. What's the next stream, Ben? Monday night. We'll be live for Pompey versus Derby. Be here at 7:45 on Monday. But between now and then, you will have the hot takes on Sunday morning. I will be hosting Blue Monday on Sunday night. And I will be on the Sportsman Untitled. Thank you to our wonderful partners over at Betfred. Go and subscribe over there. That will come out, I don't know, late afternoon on Monday. Key. Cabango, Galbraith. Swansea need to kitchen sink this one pretty soon. 83-22 on the clock. They need a goal. Wrexham solidifying potentially their playoff place. We think it's going to be tricky for Southampton tomorrow at Coventry at lunchtime. So we're at the point in the season now where, you know, this result, that result, you just got to compare it to what your rivals are doing now, haven't you? And at this point, a draw might have more value than a draw had a couple of months ago if your rivals lose. And a win might have more value than it. I know people bang on about the 3 points is 3 points, but context means a lot. And knowing what you need to do as round 46 approaches, you know, does alter people's approaches and it does alter the difficulty, doesn't it? Cadamarteri in. For Smith. Cadamarteri, the last cab off the rank at Sheffield Wednesday. Foul by Doyle on Vipotnik. Clumsy one. Doyle protests. Yeah, it's foul, isn't it? 2 hands up. Free kick. Swansea. Eom's taken all of the set plays since he came on. All right-footed. So there's only one place this one's going. I can't quote positions the wall. That Volta stood pretty much on the penalty spot offside. So you can tell where the ball has to go, else he's going to become active. And no, he has come back onside. That's a poor free kick. I can't quote, easy catch. He's got to be careful there. He did the Pickford roll afterwards, didn't he? Refs have clamped down on that particular method of time wasting. Many still remain. Don't you worry about that. Key. Oh, nice win by Thomason there. Just too strong for him. It's broken now. Rathbone into the box. Rathbone sticks it back. That's a poor ball by Rathbone. He wasn't under duress there. Shouldn't be a difficult cross to hit the far stick there. He just overcooks it. In comes the cross from the other side now. Cadamarteri climbs. Can't get enough on it. Eom boots it clear. Does Swansea, Neil, have a goal in them? That is the $64,000 question. If they don't, we can all go home and give Wrexham the 3 points, can't we? But this is the Championship, and we'll go to 93, 95, 97 minutes, and you never, never, never know. Free kick, Wrexham. O'Brien's going to arc this over, no doubt, left-footed. Oh, in comes the cross and it's deflected. And that is just about that. Callum Doyle arriving. It took a big bump and went in the other corner. Simplicity itself. Set play comes in from O'Brien. Doyle, there's a pretty big deflection on it. But Doyle gets first contact. And that is enough, and probably enough for the 3 points now. Wrexham 2, Swansea 0. Game over. You would reckon. The camera's gone on Liam Cullen. Are they calling this an OG? Let's have a look at the replay. No, that won't be an OG. The header's on target. It's a good delivery, isn't it? In fact, it's a very good delivery. Oh, maybe that header's not on target. Hits Cullen's shins, does it? Oh, actually, yeah, that might be an own goal. Irony of all ironies. It was an own goal. in the it wasn't an own goal, was it? It was a big mistake by Okonkwo. They gave Swansea the win in the return game. We did that as a watch along. This one is going to be settled by an own goal. I haven't seen anything official there go up on Sky yet, but yeah, my first instinct was that it was on target, but I think that's probably what flummoxes Cullen. He's like, well, why is he going to head that there? Then he runs straight into it. TJ, yes, you can have a shout out. 89 gone. Have they called it an own goal? I'm calling it an own goal. And that's killed it completely, hasn't it? Wrexham 2, Swansea 0. Second one going in 88, 89 minutes. Give the dubious goals panel a call. I'm sure Cullen will just want Doyle to have that one, but if it wasn't on target, then it has to be an own goal, doesn't it? Cadamarteri crosses in. Oh, don't head that there. Vidal nearly putting that back into the danger zone. Five minutes of stoppage time. Gabore's gone down. It's a bit of a mad minute that from Vidal. Strange defensive header, and then he's just got into a bit of WWE. With Gabore. Phil Parkinson giving his final instructions for these last few minutes. It's going to be another 3 points for him to add to the many, many points he's won in the last 3 seasons in the EFL with Wrexham. Key. Yalkue. Iom. Crossed in from the right-hand side. Walter. Again. Head it, kick it, clear it. Clean sheet. Wrexham back 3, yeah? Three minutes of stoppage time remaining. Wrexham just need to see this out. And a clean sheet and 3 points. And a victory is all theirs. Not forward for Cadamarteri to chase. He's got fresh legs. Can't do anything with it. Yalkue. Oh, nicely worked. Walter. Iom inside the box. Can he work it onto his right foot? Goes in low. And a booted clear. Cabango to Key to Cabango. Wrexham just trying to keep their running going for the last 2 minutes, keep the pressing going, keep that clean sheet intact. Nice one, Dave. Take care, boss. Yeah, and happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there for Sunday. Ball goes into the box from the right. Vipotnik goes down. Wants a penalty. Didn't look much like it to me. Cae is trying to bustle his way into the box. Vipotnik helps it on. All crossed in low. And Okonkwo is fated to have a clean sheet today, isn't he? I don't think he knew much about that. He's guarding his near post. Yeah, it just hits him, doesn't it? But he's in the right place. Big and strong. And he's going to be collecting his clean sheet bonus if Wrexham can clear this corner and survive another 30 seconds. Windass clears. 94:30 up on the clock. Cross charge down at source from Vidal by Viner. And yeah, they've won it back. And that should do it now for Wrexham. And O'Brien wins a free kick. Does he? No, he doesn't. Oh, that looked like a foul to me. Cae. And Cae is going to have the last touch of this one. Because it's all over. Phil Parkinson gives it the big fist bump to the crowd. Wrexham 2, Swansea 0. A Welsh derby won by the Red Dragons. Nathan Broadhead and an own goal late in the day by Liam Cullen. Give Wrexham the 3 points. And they've bounced back, Wrexham. They had 1-3 on the bounce and then in midweek lost a head-to-head against Hull. Maybe a little bit of a sense that they were huffing and puffing after that long extra time game against Chelsea in the FA Cup. But they're still moving very nicely, Wrexham. They go on to 60 points. They have a 4-point cushion now over Southampton, who have the daunting task right now. Well, I say right now. Tomorrow lunchtime, they've got to go away to Coventry. So, even if they get what would be a good result, even if they get a draw, Wrexham will have a 5-point cushion over Southampton. And Derby, of course, do not play until Monday night. We'll be doing that as the watch-along. And then it goes down to Watford and Birmingham, and they can only go to 55. So this has been a really good night for Wrexham to start the weekend, to start round 38 with a win. They didn't have it all their own way, Wrexham, and if you'd kind of scripted out how this game was going to work, it was going to be Swansea, possession and trying to play through the thirds and all of that good stuff. And Wrexham kind of playing off what Swansea were doing. And I thought Swansea were good in the first half. And there's just a huge moment on 21 minutes. It's really nicely played. Vipotnik comes short. They then split the defence. I think it's Franco that plays it through. And Vipotnik, the Championship's top goal scorer, most lethal striker, is clear one-on-one. And he should score, shouldn't he? Two things can be true. It's a bad miss and a good save. Okonkwo, who played really well tonight in goal for Wrexham, which he needed, didn't he? Because he was culpable for a big mistake at the end of the other encounter between these two. So a bit of redemption for Okonkwo tonight. He gets down, makes the save. And as so often happens, we see it. Big chance, one end, doesn't get taken. 4 minutes later, Nathan Broadhead, bit of quality. Doyle slips it through. Broadhead sends his old teammate Cam Burgess for a complete hot dog. Yes, again, two things can be true. He does dive in Burgess, but it's lovely feet by Broadhead. He takes it with his left, then takes on Burgess with his right. And we know he's got both finishes there, left foot and right foot as he goes through. He spins around the ball, lets his body do the work, and then Vigouroux in goal then knows, well, this could go through my legs, this could go that way. He gives him the eyes. It does go through Vigouroux in the end, but Broadhead has done all the heavy lifting then, and he gives, Wrexham the lead. And honestly, the pattern for the rest of the first half is lots of sort of possession and, very pleasing on the eye. Swansea, lovely rotation with Galbraith and Franco. I thought Stamanic played well. Maybe a bit powder puff from the wingers with Ronaldo and Nunes wide. But, yeah, very much a game that I'm sure will be described as certainly that first half as a style over substance type thing, with Swansea looking nice and pretty, and you'd pay to watch them, wouldn't you? Especially Galbraith and Franco and Stamanic. However, Wrexham won, Swansea 0 at half time. Second half, I thought they came strong again, Swansea, but honestly, they kind of drifted off after the treble substitution, and Matos goes for it. What minute did he go? Yeah, 59 minutes. Takes out Franco and he swaps the two wingers. And I don't know. I feel that the ascendancy just went to Wrexham at that point. They seem to be able to break up these Swans attacks a little bit easier. Swansea seemed to carry less of a threat at that point. There's another really good save from Okonkwo, to be fair. The one occasion where, and let's be fair to the Wrexham centre-backs, they head everything away, don't they? Cross goes in, they get it clear. Stamanic's edge of the box. Decent volleyed strikes going in the corner. Good save by Okonkwo, who makes another decent save towards the end, just getting his body in the way of something. But that is after the second goal goes in, and you're kind of raring up for stoppage time, and you're thinking, right, Swansea, can you go Hail Mary? Can you go kitchen sink at the last 5 minutes of this one? But then set play, and I suppose they're caught a little bit because the set play doesn't go in from source. It goes wide from O'Brien to Thomason. Decent cross. And I feel a bit sorry for Cullen because it is going to be an own goal. Doyle's there, wins the header. It's a bit of a weird header by Doyle. He had one in the first half where he heads it back across goal, and we're like sat here going, take the keeper on. At that point, Doyle, he tries to head it across to Sam Smith on the back stick, and you're thinking, just loop that in the far corner and you score yourself. Again, I think he tries to go across the keeper, and Cullen is probably thinking the same thing. He's going to, he's not going to header that across from there, and he kind of heads it laterally, and Cullen's running back, and it just hits him and goes in. I suppose he's a bit unlucky, Cullen, but you're in your 6-yard box. You've got to be on your tippy toes, especially if you're facing your own goal. And there's a potential first contact about to happen from a set play. And that one just kills it, doesn't it? Wrexham take the win. The stats will say, 66% possession, 34% Swansea. But otherwise, 0.93 to 0.80 in Wrexham's favour on the XG, 11 shots to 10. Wrexham 2 shots on target. Obviously, their second goal was not a shot on target because it was an own goal. But we know Wrexham's game plan. We know the way they work. And Phil Parkinson will say, well, that went exactly as I wanted to. I don't care about giving up possession. I'll take the 3 points all day long. And I'll take 6th place. And Swansea are 11 from prone to overtake tomorrow from 3 teams. Bristol City, Sheffield United, Preston, although the goal difference doesn't massively work for Preston in that regard. But yeah, the point stands. If you want to have the style over substance debate, Wrexham are a strong, simple in the best way, defend your box, 3 big centre-backs in there, get it to the wing-backs, cross it in the box. If you can play on transition quickly and get runners like Rathbone and O'Brien into the box, and couple of match winners there. Windass came off the bench, but Broadhead, we know he's got the quality. He's been promoted out of this division 2 years ago with Ipswich Town, where he was exactly the type of luxury player you want. He might only play 60 minutes, but he will get you a goal during those 60 minutes when he's on the pitch. Wrexham, 6th place. And look, if Southampton do go away to Coventry and win tomorrow, you just say fair play, Saints. That's bloody impressive given how good Coventry are, and especially how good Coventry are at home. But yeah, Wrexham looking pretty solid for the playoffs. 9 to play, 60 points. Probably need another, what do you reckon, 72, 74 points? Let's say 74 points would be 4 wins, 2 draws, 3 defeats. Probably going to get them in the playoffs. So, yeah, and they're not losing that many games, are they, given the evidence of, well, pretty much, 60, 70% of a season now they've been a strong playoff team. I have to look at the numbers. Probably a top 5, top 4 team. They're currently 6th. They would play Millwall as things stand in the playoffs. Swansea have been moving nicely, gone up to 11th. We have them down as a really good home team, but they did win at Pompey in midweek. So a little slip off from Swansea back to losing ways away from home. But let's not bury the lead. Well played, Wrexham. They bounced back from defeat against Hull and take this one 2-0. Broadhead and an own goal. Wrexham's playoff push gains more momentum over to Southampton, over to Derby, Watford, Birmingham, etc. as round 38 rumbles on. A huge thank you to everybody who has joined the stream here. We will say goodbye to the wonderful people on TikTok first. Make sure you have followed over there. Huge thank you to all our super chatters today. We had like 15 super chats. Absolutely tremendous support. So many I couldn't even begin to read them out, apart from the fact I want to go to bed. In terms of content, I'm being a musician tomorrow. If you're in the West Midlands, I'll be at the Robin in Bilston with That's So 90s. Go and look up on Instagram and Facebook and all of that stuff there. I will be back on Sunday morning with the hot takes. I will be here on Sunday night hosting Blue Monday over on that feed, talking Sheffield Wednesday versus Ipswich Town. I'll be on the Sportsman podcast. Thank you to the wonderful people at Betfred on Monday. And I'll be back in this seat Monday night, another watch long. It's Portsmouth versus Derby. We will be with Sam Parkin on Tuesday this week because of a couple of make-up games. We're going to go a bit early with the championship predictions. Thank you, everybody, for watching. If you say nice things, if you say thank you, I'll pop them up as the outro plays. And we will see you on Sunday morning for the hot takes for round 38. Congratulations to Wrexham. Wrexham 2, Swansea 0, over and out.